A lot of people are not looking at this, and I don't mean to bring up R. Kelly. When you look at somebody who was owner of his music, and one time the former drug dealer that died in 2015, who's Peter, is Peter? Yeah, Peter from Hospital Atlanta. His friend, okay, David Hampton, David Hampton, whatever his name was, Jamaican American, the one who found R. Kelly. But you need to look at the person who also made him famous is Tom Mottola. And it's not about everybody, and I see why I'm going to go ahead and say this, that I'm not on that man's side. But you have dissect why he was attacking me. I don't have the biggest YouTube. I don't get paid by YouTube. A lot of YouTube, like Tasha K and all them, and Love ET, Vice Show, they get paid. I don't get. I've been demonetized because I'm very real, very cutthroat. I'm not with that editing shit. You know, and sometimes you be careful what you say, but also too sometimes lies hurt. Well, actually, lies do hurt people, and I hate the fact I keep my mouth shut when something's hurting me or hurting someone else. So we're here to discuss Tom Mottola, the boss of R. Kelly. Okay, remember, and you're not looking at the teenage bride situation because just like Aaliyah, Mariah Carey was 17 when she was in high school in 1988, before March 27th, which is Mariah Carey's 18th birthday of the year. Okay, this year she turned 51 on that Saturday, not this Saturday, a couple Saturdays ago in March 27th. Okay, before Easter. And so Mariah Carey is an Aries. A lot of like Selena Quintanilla, they're Aries. Who else is Aries? You have Lady Gaga, you have Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross, um, and Fergie and her, who's also a mix of white and Hispanic origin, Mexican American. Yeah, Fergie's great grandmother was Mexican American, besides she had Native American blood from the United States. Okay, she's not just Irish 100%. She's like a pure white woman, but she's mixed. Fergie, from Black Eyed Peas. Her and Mariah Carey share the same birthday. Okay, so the real reason why I'm here to talk about this is because the controller of Sony Records and one time Clyde Davis was in charge. I think when Michael Jackson came in, or after, it was after Michael Jackson came in, went to CBS Records and he got fired, and then Tom Mottola came in. And Tom Mottola is the one that helped Mariah Carey's career, but he was dating her when she was a teenager, and people don't look at that R. Kelly situation, him and Aaliyah and him going with young girls. The higher up person that was control of Jive Records, which is another company controlled by Sony, Columbia Records, Tom Mottola at the time. You're not looking at that, and like Mariah Carey was saying in her interviews, she saw a lot of young artists leading their lives. With, like, for example, Britney Spears, Clinton Taylor, they all Jive Records, NSYNC, Jive Records, um, Jive Records, RCA Records have an issue with young girls and boys too. That's why at the Michael Jackson accusation with a big eye that he was innocent, because all the people who were making these false accusations, they was doing this mess. Okay, but and now looking at Tom, because remember I was saying Michael Jackson and R. Kelly, you gotta look at Tom Mottola. Okay, and Tom Mottola is the one who's in charge of their careers, and when it comes to business, the one who's promoting people, and it's why I see R. Kelly back in January 2019, January 12th, you came on my podcast, on my live stream, start threatening, and you want me to call, I decoded everything. They trying to throw me on the bus, trying to lynch me, whatever. When the doc series came out in Chicago, because you had crooked DA was Anita Alvarez, okay, at the time. Well, Kim Fox was there when he got arrested, but for at the doc series, this is before this, whole Kanika Genius in Chicago, Chicago, um, and LaQuan McDaniel and Nita Alvarez, the first Latina, the coconut bitch, okay, that was there, straw picking bitch, okay, and you had a cotton picking trash too. What's the dark skin brother name? Watts was doing the same thing. Out of be projects. I mean, you gotta look, y'all. One thing, research is good. And give you a better judgment of everything, okay, before you start looking at the media for bits and pieces and don't tell you all the truth. So always look at do it the second. I have a very investigative nature. The thing is that this is not about R. Kelly. It's not about Michael Jackson. It's about Tom Mottola. and people are not looking at that. Okay, that Tom Mottola is what Michael Jackson says, a devil, and Mariah Carey was 17. If you was dating when she was singing, but another mixed race woman who's also part Hispanic and part Jewish, like Rivera, part Puerto Rican and Jewish, is a British star. She was in high school. Okay, so British star, I still believe, came in '88, so she had to record that song, backup vocals, in '87 when she was 17. He was dating Tom was dating her while he was married to his Jewish wife. And he's Italian. He grew up a Catholic and became Jewish. We married like Samuel James Jr. If you have to marry in a traditional Jewish wedding, you cannot be a Gentile. You have to be Jewish. You have to convert to Judaism to marry a Jew. Okay, it's in it. I'm an ex-Baptist. I'm Catholic myself, and just like Aaliyah was Catholic, and that's why they got married in the it was underage marriage. But R. Kelly got married in for just a peace, okay? Because us Catholics and Jews technically don't believe in a faith. We believe in interracial marriage, of course, because race is a social construct. When it comes to interfaith, it's about the beliefs of the child, okay? And I came from interfaith family. Y'all know me that my grandmother, even my grandfather was agnostic, but became Protestant. Both were Protestant, but they had different beliefs. One was Baptist, one was with the Koji. He became agnostic. And it was, and that's an atheist who wanted to become a Muslim one period of time. And that's why I'm not a big fan of Nation Islam. Okay? I cannot eat pork. But my grandparents today, parents would sneak pork to me when he was gone, he was not around. Okay? So the thing is, and I love eating some pork. I don't give a damn. Okay? You can't stop from eating pork. Okay? But anyway, that's why that you have that. Okay? And so Tom Mottola had an interfaith marriage. He left Catholicism and became Jewish, like Saint David Jr., who's also part Hispanic too. People forget that Saint David's mother's was Cuban American. And he was part African American, part Latino and African American. And he met a Jewish woman. Okay, although Saint David Jr. was one time part of the Church of Satan. Okay, like Liberace. Okay, so you can do research. So when it comes to Tom Mottola, when he was married to the Jewish white lady, okay, he was cheating on her with Mariah. And Mariah, if he was dating her before her 18th birthday, then you got to look at the whole R. Kelly case, because that's the whole reason why this was going on. And he got away with the cases, not just those in Crooked County, and Anita Alvarez, and Ron Emanuel, and all who have. Remember, Ron Emanuel, y'all not looking at this. Ron Emanuel's brother, Eric Emanuel, controls William Morrison's agency. That Eartha Kitt had issues years ago before Mr. Emanuel had took over it. And when she spoke up for her people, Eartha Kitt, who Mr. Black, White, Native American, before Black Lives Matter, the Civil Rights Movement, she got blackballed. Okay, Eartha Kitt, yeah, Catwoman. Okay, that's why she had to go overseas to make money. Okay, and then later on, African people like put her in Boomerang, they put her in Leaving Single. You know what I'm saying, to make her known and be reminded, because she got blackballed. Y'all don't do y'all research with these people history. Y'all so busy. Okay, and I love doing research in history. So, like Selena said, her favorite subject was history, so mine too. The thing is, when you don't do research, you gotta do research. You gotta dig up the dirt to find what It tells you why the origin of the problem. Okay, it tells you the origin of the problem. So Tom Mottola, like Michael Jackson, is the devil. Okay, he's racist, and Tom Mottola was 19. If this was before the 18th birthday, he was talking to an underage girl, Mariah Carey. And if you're not looking at this R. Kelly case, and that's to control his music, yeah, David Hamilton, I forgot David Hamilton, whatever his name, the Jamaican American guy who had Tabash Records, that's the one who got R. Kelly. But no, he had to pay money to go to Job, and Job is under Sony, okay? And this is not y'all stop. Look at Sony. Sony had RCA Records years ago, Scorpions, in Germany, in the German rock group. Virgin Killer, they have a 10-year-old girl. This is no different what happened with Brooke Shields, Michael Jackson's white girlfriend, when she took butt naked pictures for Playboy Bunny owner Hugh Hefner. Okay, no joke. I regret being Hugh Hefner attend for Halloween 2017. I wish I knew that I never had dressed up like it was a combination of Ron Neal from um, Superfly, and he has natural straight hair. So I had that wig on, and I had the red, you know, uh, robe to represent Hugh Hefner. Okay, in a sailor hat. But yeah, that's how. If I knew that, I would never dress up. I would never even honor Hugh Hefner. Okay, after he died in 2017. Okay, I wish I know that. Okay, because I would never. But Hugh Hefner. Okay, took a picture of Brooke Shields when she was 10 years old, butt naked. Well, on the Virgin Killers Scorpions, I think, still have it on Wikipedia. They have this uh, young girl with no clothes on, and they got a lot of controversy, and they had changed their album cover in back in 1977, 1976. Okay, and Scorpions, and people don't realize that I heard they mean them are like in some type of cult or Satanism. Where I mean, one time in a video they talked about one of them doing some wicked stuff like killing whoever it was. It's been a while since I watched that video. It's on YouTube, but one of the guys in Scorpions admitting that um, I mean, that's what I saw. Maybe it's not true. Maybe he misinterpreted. I don't know, but it looked like one of the guys in this like black group is very demonic. And so this is RCA Records, who later became Jive Records. And then you have the owner, I mean the CEO, he's married and he meets Mariah. And if she recorded songs with, what's that woman name? Brenda K. Starr, back in the day, and she was not 8, she was 18, March 27, 1988. That means that he was messing with an underage girl. Okay, 18 adult age. It's New York. It's not California with the Romeo and Juliet law. Okay, where you have to be 14 and consensual. Okay, and that's how the relationship. Now I'm gonna break this up too. Why Mariah Carey said it's her ex mother. One thing I did not like the interview back in '98 when I graduated high school with her by Walters when the white mom, okay, Patricia, had came out and said that she won't her to date the divorce time he was being abusive to her in that nice big house. Okay, a lot of folks not looking at this. A lot of people. This brother told me. I said a Creole brother told me this. A military Creole brother who has been in the industry told me this when I was on the street. I ain't gonna mention no names. Okay, we was talking about because where he was working, he was a fine yellow brown girl, and of course I'm 41. Some think she's in her 20s. And he said, well, she's 19. I said, all right. I know that. Why? I said, well, first of all, I don't look 41. And people, I know she was 19. 19 is adult age. I said, well, I prefer 20-something-year-old women. But, I said, I'll find out about me. She was an underage. He said, well, I have a daughter who's 19. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like in his late 30s. And his child, he had children young. And he was like, and I look at her as my daughter. I said, I don't got no kids. I said, well, in the industry, we have, older, young women, who are of age, not in our situation, of age, in Jeffrey Austin's situation too, of age who marry older women, older men, excuse me, okay? And just like Seinfeld, I never forget Seinfeld was dating this 18-year-old girl. She was fine, white woman too. I never forget that too. It's about my age. She was fine too. And he got mad. The brother told me, he said, I don't want to talk about that because a lot of those parents pimp their children. He went on talking about the R. Kelly situation. He was talking about Mariah Carey. He said he heard, and it's when her book had came out, that 19 Patricia, the white woman, pimped Mariah Carey up to, it's alleged, I don't want to make rumors up here, to Tom Mottola, which it makes sense why in 1998 when I graduated high school, after Honey came out and before her number ones came out, don't forget this, okay, because I'm a big Mariah Carey fan. This woman here said that I didn't want her leaving because he'll make her break career. So you wanted the money, and that's why she said 18 with wig on when her siblings, the prostitute with HIV, Allison and Morgan, her brother, who has a violent temper. He looked crazy. Okay, I'm no homo. He was good looking. Back in the '90s and stuff, but he old now. And when he was called Mariah Carey, all type of witches and stuff, and she like Whitney Houston. When he said that, and I knew it's 19 a hit on Mariah. Okay, when I heard it, when he said that, like Whitney Houston, we know how Whitney Houston got killed. Do we have to bring Jerry White up in here? We know how she got killed. Yes, she's a drug addict, but just like Michael Jackson's drug, I'm mentioning the name. What's the black Dutch dude? The part black Dutch dude with light brown skin, straight hair. Russell